Please like, share and subscribe to the channel, please.
I will live in America.
Why?
Because there has something forbidden in my country.
Yeah. And I know at the end of summer, or just before school started, 2 students from Van Rang who are now doing grade 12 in the USA. One is in the state of Utah, and one is in Baltimore. Yeah. And when they come back, their English will be from here to here, because they're living everything in the English language. Yeah. Crazy. They're very brave. So good. How about you? What country would you like to live in other than Vietnam?
I think I will live in Australia.
Australia. Why?
I don't know because
Yeah. There is a company called QTS, and it's Quality Teaching Services. It's out of Australia. And they promote English learning for students, and they promote them. Phone, while it was 20 degrees out, there was news that in Vietnam, it was the hottest on record ever. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, global warming is a very, and India and those countries are even worse because it's over 50. And a lot of them are very poor. They can't have any hydro, so there's no lights at night, no fans running, nothing. Okay. What do you call a person on the street that doesn't have a place to live?
homeless people.
Homeless. You have homeless people in Van Rang. August the 9th to Saigon, and we have a very nice luxury condominium, and there was a young girl from Van Rang going to college in Toronto where we live, and she did not have a place to stay for 2 weeks before her school started. So Mrs. Kathy and I, we gave her free access to our whole house, and our daughter picked her up from the airport for free, took her to the house, showed her everything, and looked after her for 2 weeks. So, and it didn't cost her parents any money. That's just being kind. It didn't cost us any money, like giving money to a homeless person. It's just an act of kindness. Turn, but the butcher serves another Chinese person, and then another Chinese person, and another Chinese person, and ignores me. What is that called? Racism. Yeah, racism, right? Policies, behaviors, rules, unfair advantage people. We have the Canadian Constitution that you cannot. I have to rent a house, I rent it to any culture. I cannot say, oh, you can't have it because you're a girl, I want a guy to live there. So, freedom of sexuality, everything. In Canada, same-sex marriages. Our freedoms are... Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Who am I going to pick on? Who haven't I picked on? You. How about, could you tell me some advantages and disadvantages of countryside life? So just countryside life. What's an advantage of living in the country? Yeah? What's a disadvantage of living in the country side? A disadvantage of living in the country. I didn't hear. Okay, you help them out. What's an advantage of living in the countryside?
Advantage living in the countryside.
Yeah.
Maybe
Actually, the air is fresh.
Good. Yeah.
Landscape is beautiful.
Yeah.
People are friendly.
Yeah.
I can hassle.
Okay. How about a disadvantage of living in the countryside? How about your friends? Your friends might live far away, right? Yeah. What is an advantage of living in the city? What's the advantage of living in Van Rang? In the city? What's an advantage? What's a good thing? Go shopping. Okay, you're right. That's a hobby. What's a disadvantage of living in the city? Crowded. Yeah. A lot of traffic, a lot of noise. Right. Okay.
Which global issue you hate the most?
Which global issue I hate the most? I hate war. Because everybody should have the right to live with freedoms. And I have that view because I'm Canadian and we have a lot of opportunities where you have the right to do this, you have the right to do that. I know other countries, you look at China and you compare China to Vietnam, they're both communist governments, but your country, you're very lucky because your government gives all your people the freedom for social media. You can look at anything, right? In China, my friends, no Facebook, no TikTok, none of the things that you have access to. They don't get world news, they only get what the government gives them. And because of it, you look at Russia, that's wrong. Nobody should invade another country. Leave the countries alone, let's all live in peace, right? Because it doesn't matter.
You prefer hanging out with your wife or your friends?
Well, my wife is
Which global issue you hate the most?
Which global issue I hate the most? I hate war. Because everybody should have the right to live with freedoms. And I have that view because I'm Canadian and we have a lot of opportunities where you have the right to do this, you have the right to do that. I know other countries, you look at China and you compare China to Vietnam, they're both communist governments, but your country, you're very lucky because your government gives all your people the freedom for social media. You can look at anything, right? In China, my friends, no Facebook, no TikTok, none of the things that you have access to. They don't get world news.